Hey everyone, so what you see in front of you is the first megalithic structure of this area. It's actually, I think what this is was actually carved into a cliffside. So I don't know if that's technically considered a megalith, but it's a big rock sculpture. I would consider it a sculpture. There's a few similarities with what I've shown you so far in other areas. So you have the animalistic head poking out here, very similar to the hawk structures over near the large turtle megalith I showed you in earlier videos or in the Facebook group. You have two crystalline granite inserts right in the chest area. And just like that giant turtle megalith structure I showed you, it does have that cavity, that open cavity down in the bottom. The two sides are quite straight. You saw that on the snake effigy earlier on in the season. And it's capped with large oval boulders and also capped, as I said before, with a wall which runs east-west. So now I'm just going to show you up close some of the features, then we'll move on to the megalithic oval in the wall down west from here. So let's get this off the tripod as is customary and give you some close-ups on this ancient rock sculpture. It is raining a bit, but I developed a contraption to keep my my camera dry. And it seems to be stopping, thankfully. All right, let's move in. So, let's start with a side profile so you can really see the animalistic feature of this, characteristic of this. So there you have the head poking out, very similar to the hawk megalith. You can see it's capped with boulders up there, big boulders on the edge. That's the side. It does have a seam running through it, just like the big turtle I showed you a few miles away from here. Let's show you the center now. The inserts, these two big granite blocks right here, obviously can't move those whatsoever. Maybe these were put in here, maybe it was carved into the rock itself. There's the cavity down below. You've seen that before on larger structures. You see that this is granite tinged red. The side, I called this a pyramidal side because it's just nice and straight. You saw this on the snake effigy, and I'll make some composites later on, and I'll put some of these images of different structures side by side, so it'll be a little easier to see what I'm talking about similarities with these structures. Now moving up top, we see more of these round boulders capping it, as is common with the large effigies in the region. Some smaller boulders capping it, maybe left by later Native Americans. And again, you have the north-south wall and then an east-west wall which runs that way. So now we are going to move on, and I'm going to show you one of the big oval megaliths, which is actually in a wall over a river, probably about a 10-minute walk from here. So let's head out before it starts pouring rain.